So this week we got a bunch of trailers. Some of them we haven't even been able to watch because they played at the theater with the monkey, and I watched it in early screening. No trailers there. And also, if you're planning to see the monkey, you have not seen it, apparently there is a trailer for Osgood Perkins' next film that comes out this year at the town of Maslany, Keepers, which you can check out at the very end of the credits. I did not know that, so I missed it, but I've read about it and we'll talk about it. Hopefully we'll be able to see Neon put it up sometime pretty soon. But let's get into this new trailer for the Philippou's new film, Bring Her Back. So I've been a fan of the Philippous since the Rocket days, all the way back then in high school. And when I went to Sundance a couple of years ago and I saw that one of the Midnighters said Raka, I was like, whoa, hold on, wait a minute. The Raka is making a horror film. The ones that gave us the Ronald McDonald, the ones that gave us all of those insane action YouTube shorts are making a horror movie. Sign me up. Now, by the time I had realized that this film was at Sundance, I had already watched another horror film the day it premiered. So I missed out on the insane premiere that happened with Raka at Sundance. But nonetheless, I made it my mission to go watch the movie the next day at another press premiere. And I will tell you, this movie completely blew me away. Talk to Me is what I'm talking about right now. And so when I heard that they were doing Talk to Me too, I was like, all right, that's what I would expect. Of course, A24 saw how much money like Talk to Me made. They are in their studio phase, so they're going to want to do with this, right? But then I heard they were making another horror film that was completely separate from Talk to Me, and I was like, I am on board. So let's get on to this trailer called Bring Her Back and everything we've learned from it. So we've learned from Deadline there's a bit of a plot to it, which of course was something I wasn't sure of just yet if there was a plot to it, but there is some plot to this film, and let's read what Deadline had to say about this. So Deadline writes in their article that the film's plot has been kept under wraps. This film will come out May 30th, which I'm excited about. That's birthday week right there. But it says that it concerns a brother and sister who uncover a terrifying ritual at the secluded home of their new foster mother. This cast includes Sally Hawkins, Billy Barrat, Sora Wong, as well as Jonah, Wren, Phillips. So this is something that I'm very, very excited for. It just sounds interesting. So we do know it concerns rituals. We do know it's some kids with a foster mother. So I'm assuming that their mother is the one that dies in this film from what we've seen in the trailer. But let's get through some of these pictures first, which of course start off with a cat because yes, it's always the cat. And we see here that they are filming the ritual, I'm assuming here, with a young woman. And it looks like we see a couple of kids here. I don't know if these are kids or what, but they are outside of a home. And we see some keywords throughout, right? Like we see the keywords, let me out. Then we see the keywords, let me die. And we see her. And then we see let her die here. And this is, of course, the funeral happening right here. We see clearly it's a man. So I'm not too sure if this is maybe the kid's father or not that we are seeing the funeral for. And some of these vibes are giving me Hereditary vibes. Of course, Ari Aster, like, he does these type of framings when it comes to like these moments here where it feels very, I would say, voyeuristic, right? And throughout here, I'm not too sure who is getting some hair taken out of them. I believe it might be the father who has died as they're holding the picture right there in the corner. So this could just be part of the ritual, right? That's all that's happening here. We see Sally Hawkins' character here, who I'm not too sure who she's playing in the film just yet, but we do know she is the main character. So could she be the foster mother that is doing these rituals? Now this is where the trailer starts to really get unsettling, as we see somebody here sort of like going through an episode on gravel, and I'm just like, that's gotta hurt right there. No clue what's going on here. It looks like it's gonna get very bloody. It looks like something in the stomach of sorts, right? Something definitely is up here. This of course is the whole like teaser like image that's going around with Sally Hawkins' bloody hand. Seems something definitely has gone down here. And also we see here what I'm assuming is a young child. This is the image that really just spooked me. I think this is like towards the end of the ritual. Maybe there is like some exorcism type scenario going on here, or some demons infesting a body, but it looks like it is deteriorating horribly. Sally Hawkins screaming here. I don't know if it's pain or it's from fear of what comes next. A young child as well well being sort of like manipulated by somebody. You can see their finger there. And we finally see the name of the film, Bring Her Back, as someone standing in a circle, which I'm assuming if you've seen enough Supernatural, then you know maybe it's possibly there's salt around here for the demon to not come out. And then we see a naked man step into the circle and grab a hold of the body that's in there, which we don't know who that is just yet. And of course, it then just turns into white with the title Bring Her Back. So, you know, this is what I'm thinking here. So we know that there are some rituals ahead. We do know there is a foster mother involved here with the kids. And we do know, of course, there's a funeral for a man, which I'm assuming could be the kid's father. So I believe that we're going to see this sort of like family. Maybe they wanted to leave this sort of cult of sorts, and that kind of upset the cult. And we see that they do whatever it takes to have a hold on the family, and that could definitely be killing them and then bringing them back from the dead, because it seems that some people are going to be coming back from the dead, because we see the taglines saying let me die and then bring her back and all of this. So it could be a struggle between somebody trying to sort of escape from the cult, but the cult's trying to bring them back for whatever reason that may be, right? So, you know, not much is known about this film. I am not going to say here I'm the expert and know what's going on, but just from reading that deadline, like log line that they have about some foster mother and some kids and some weird rituals in a secluded home, it just has that tone of this is a cult that worships demons, and they do rituals to bring these demons forth, whether that's the devil or whatever it is. They are still trying to do these things in an effort to sort of push an agenda they may have, right? And I'm theorizing incredibly hard here, but I am excited for the film. As we get more stuff and more about the film, we'll be talking about it as well. Like, this is a movie I am definitely going to be covering up until its release May 30th, and I cannot wait to see this in theaters. But you, let me know your thoughts, opinions on Bring Her Back. Were you a fan of Talk to Me or were you not? Comment it down below if you are or not. This is from A24 as well, but it will be a worldwide distribution from Sony, so fret not, my international friends. You will be able to see this movie hopefully pretty soon as well. But in the comments, theorize below. What do you think Bring Her Back is about? Do you think it's more in tune with Talk to Me, or do you think it's going to go in a different direction? Let me know down below. But as always, that is going to do it for me. I am on the road to 40,000 subscribers. We are less than 3,000 from that. We're about to hit 38K. Our big goal is to get to that 40K by the end of February. I don't know if we can reach 40K in 6 days, but we could try. We could try. Anyways, thanks again. I appreciate each and every one of you. Stay tuned for some more videos. We got a special video on Monday I'm very excited about, and it will start a whole series until the end of the month. So stay tuned for that. But as always, stay safe, stay positive.